This feeling means she's the one. You've told yourself that 100 times. It's 2 a.m. You're on her Instagram for the 4th time tonight. You haven't talked in 3 weeks. And you're still looking for proof this is real. You can't get her out of your head. You replay the last conversation, looking for something you missed. A pause that meant something. A look that proved she felt it too. Every other woman feels gray now. Nobody compares. You've already started building the future in your head. The trip, the apartment, the version of your life where this finally works. And the worst part, you don't even know her that well. You think this is love. What you're feeling has a clinical name, a documented neurological pattern, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. By the end of this video, I'm going to prove that what you're calling love is closer to cocaine than romance, and I'll give you one question that tells you the difference. If this resonates, hit subscribe. We go here every week. In 1979, a psychologist named Dorothy Tenoff interviewed hundreds of people about being in love. She wasn't looking for romance, she was looking for the mechanism behind it. What she found wasn't love, it was a pattern, so consistent that she gave it its own name, limerence. Tenoff noticed something most people miss. Limerent people use the exact same words, across cultures, across decades, across genders. This feeling is different. I've never felt this before. She's the one, I just know. I can't stop thinking about her. No one else compares. Read those sentences again, because every limerent man in history has written them in his head, word for word, about a different woman. The feeling that this one is unique is the feeling. It's not your soul recognizing her. It's a script your brain has been running since you were old enough to want anyone. In 2005, a neuroscientist named Helen Fisher put 17 people inside an MRI machine. Each one claimed to be madly in love. She showed them photos of the person they were obsessed with and watched what their brains did. The same region lit up every time. The ventral tegmental area, the dopamine factory at the base of the brain. Here's the part that should stop you cold. The VTA is the exact same region that fires when a cocaine addict thinks about cocaine. Not similar, the same. That feeling you have right now, the hunger, the can't stop thinking, the certainty that nothing else matters. That's not your heart. That's your reward system running a program it runs for any addict. The dating world has been calling this one-itis for 20 years. They've been describing limerence the whole time, just without Tenoff's word for it. And the loop runs the same way every time. A small signal produces a hit, a text, a glance. 3 minutes of attention. The hit fades. You need another one. You check her story. You replay the message. You build the version of the conversation where she finally says it back. That's not romance. That's a slot machine pull. Have you caught yourself checking her story for the 5th time in an hour, knowing nothing has changed? Drop that in the comments. There's a deeper question underneath all of this. Why her? Why did your brain lock onto this specific woman and not the 100 others you've met? We'll come back to it. But here's where it gets harder. Tenoff noticed something else. Her subjects weren't actually describing the person they claimed to love. They were describing a version of that person their own brain had built. She called it crystallization. The brain takes a few real moments and slowly grows them into a complete person who never existed. A smile, a laugh. The way she said your name once. You're not in love with her. You're in love with a sculpture your brain carved out of 11 data points. Most of what you feel for her, she had nothing to do with. And here's where I want to speak directly to you. The hardest part isn't realizing you're addicted. It's realizing the woman you've been thinking about for the last 14 months doesn't exist, never did. Before you can move forward, you have to mourn someone who was never there. So why her? Out of every woman in the world, why did your brain pick this specific one? Why is it always the one who's slightly out of reach? Here's the answer. Limerence isn't about her. It's about a feeling you've been chasing your entire life. A specific kind of attention you needed when you were small and didn't get. A parent who was there but somehow always somewhere else. A father who came to the games but never asked how you were. A mother whose love you had to earn by being good enough. Your nervous system learned a shape. The shape of someone who is almost there, but not quite. And now, decades later, when you find a woman who matches that exact shape, distant, hard to read, withholding, your brain lights up. She isn't the one. She's the parent who didn't give you what you needed, wearing a different face. So here's the question I promised you. Next time you feel certain about a woman, stop and ask yourself one thing. Do I actually know her? Or do I just know how she makes me feel? If you can describe her in detail, her contradictions, her boring days, her unflattering opinions, the things about her that annoy you, that's love. If you can only describe the way she makes your chest feel, that's limerence, and it has nothing to do with her. The wound underneath this is real, but she was never the answer to it. She couldn't have been. When did you first realize the woman you were obsessed with wasn't who you thought she was? Drop it in the comments. Subscribe if you want more like this. We're just getting started.